Good morning, students. Today we will be learning about nouns, which is a second topic in our English grammar book, Essentials of English Grammar and Composition. Students, you have already learned a lot about noun. Let's just revise what you have already learned in your previous classes. Let's also learn a few new things about nouns which will be very useful for you. So, if I ask you a very simple question to give a one word answer or one word definition of noun, what will come in your mind at first? Yes, the answer is noun are naming words. So, naming words are known as nouns. Everything around us has a name. So, nouns are the names of persons, places, animals, and things. Moving on, we have the pictures of some places around us like park, hospital, church, office. So these are also the names of places. As we have discussed that everything around us has a name, and the nouns are the names of places, animal, things, and person. So here these are the names of places, they are known as nouns. So let's move on. There are some pictures of boy, teacher, women, farmer. So the people around us also have a name. So they are also known as nouns. So in short, persons, places, animals, things, or even an idea which comes in our mind which we can't touch, that is also has a name, and the nouns are these naming words. So let us go deep into the definition, and first of all let us read out the five types of nouns. You can also read it with me. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So if we will look at the proper definition of noun, we will find that a noun is a name of any person, place, thing, or idea. Like these examples are given, and here these underlined words are noun. It may be anu or song, family, place, animal. So here it is mentioned that what kind of noun they are, and they all underlined words are known as noun. So these are the kinds which we will discuss in detail one by one: proper noun, material noun, common noun, collective noun, and abstract noun. So here let us start with proper noun. A proper noun is a name of a particular person, place, or thing, like Agra, Red Fort, Sonia, Renault, etc. So here the main emphasis is on the word particular. What is proper noun? The main definition is what is important is particular. Particular means we are talking about the name of a specific person, thing, object, or place. Keep it in mind, the names of months, days are also come under this category of proper noun. Second one is common noun. The name that is used commonly for persons, things, or places is known as common noun, like boy, dog, pen, man, women, town, friend, etc. Boys are like to play football. Here boys is mentioning common noun. We do not know which boys we are talking about. Do they belong to our school or do they belong to our community? Which boys we don't know. We do not have any particularity about them. So it is known as common noun. My friend borrowed a few books yesterday. Which books? It's not mentioned. Which friend? Whether it may be your school friend or family friend, it is not mentioned. So, we do not have any clear cut particularity about this friend word. So, it is known as common noun. Students generally get confused between common noun and proper noun. So here is a definition. Names, people, places and things. These nouns do not begin with capital letter. Keep it remember, common noun do not begin with capital letter, and proper noun which are specific about people, places and things, they always start with capital letter. If we are talking about school, so it is common noun. But if we are talking about any particular name of a school, that is proper noun. If we are talking about friend, no name, so common noun. If we are talking about our best friend Sita, Geeta, Rita, Mohan, so that is a name of a particular person, proper noun. Building, if we are talking about any historical building or historical place, common noun. But if we are talking about particular historical place like Agra or any other, so that is known as proper noun. So this is a major difference between proper noun and common noun. Next one is collective noun. Collective noun is a noun that denotes collection or group of people, things taken as a whole. Again, keep remember the main definition of our noun, naming words. It is also naming word, but the difference is here one word will represent whole group like crowd, herd, class, team. Here, whenever we heard such kind of words, image of complete group of people things as a whole come in our mind, that is known as collective noun. Like if we talk about army is a group of soldiers. Class is a group of students. So here we are talking about a group of person, people or things as a whole, that is known as collective noun. Now abstract noun. Abstract noun, the nouns which refers to a quality, idea or feelings. Main important thing is we can't see or touch these kinds of nouns. We can only think, hear or feel that, like honesty, belief, joy, happiness, strength, patience, kindness. These are the feelings or quality of a person which can only be observed or felt. We can't touch them, we can't see them, we can only observe them, hear them, think them, feel them or realize them. So such kinds of noun are known as abstract noun. So I think you have learned a lot. Keep practicing them and keep learning a lot by doing practice them. Thank you.